Hello, my name is Leah Keshet, and this is the first in a set of short tutorials on how to use XPP. Let's get started. So the first thing I'd like to do is illustrate a typical XPP file. That file contains a line which has the differential equation of interest. So x prime here denotes the derivative, and you'll notice that the syntax is very much the way we would write such a differential equation on a piece of paper. The next line encodes the values of parameters that we've chosen to use. You see that there are two of them, I and gamma. Then there are a couple of optional lines where we indicate the initial value of x and some scaling of the x and y axes together with the total time of integration that we're interested in. The final line is done, and that tells XPP that the file is complete. Now, in order to integrate this, we bring up an XPP file, or window rather, by in a terminal typing XPP and then making a selection of the file in question from a menu. So the file that I'm interested in resides in a little folder called ODE, which is on my desktop, and it's a file called prod.decay.ode. When you select that, the XPP window will come up. Now let's look for a few minutes at some of the features of this window. First of all, you'll notice that there's an area in which the display will appear, then a number of menu options on the left-hand sides. So for example, we could select a variety of initial conditions. For instance, we can select a new initial condition. Let's say x equals 1. And when we hit return, this will integrate the ODE from that value. We can do the same thing by selecting the initial conditions from a window that comes up by pushing this tab. Here I will change the value of x to something like 0.5, click OK, and click Go, and you'll notice that a curve will appear here in my plot. I can change the parameter values by bringing up an additional panel. I can change the value for either of the two parameters. For example, I can change I to 0.2. I will leave gamma as is, hit OK, click Go, and you'll see a new curve appearing. That's as simple as it is. We'll see some more features of XPP in some of the next tutorials in the same series.